What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to MMA Drop Zone. Today we're talking about a back and forth between Paddy Pimblett and Dan Hooker that has gone way past normal trash talk and crossed a line that a lot of fans are not okay with. Yesterday, Paddy Pimblett said something about Dan Hooker's family that was so crude it went viral for all the wrong reasons. And in return, Dan Hooker didn't just fire back. He brought up a tragedy from Paddy's past that he swore he'd never mock. We're talking about the suicide of Paddy's close friend. Let's get into the details of what was said. It all started on the MMA Guru podcast. Paddy was talking about his upcoming interim title fight against Justin Gaethje, and he brought up Dan Hooker. Paddy was trying to explain that Dan Hooker's wrestling is terrible, but instead of just saying his grappling is bad, Paddy used a very graphic and disgusting analogy. He said Dan Hooker couldn't grapple a rapist off his own mom.
And lad, people are saying like Justin Gaethje, he's older than that lad. He's 2 years older than Dan Hooker.
That's true.
Dan Hooker couldn't grapple a fucking rapist off his ma. You know what I mean?
Okay, strong statements about Dan Hooker there.
Now, if you're wondering what that means, it's meant to imply that someone is so weak and so unskilled at grappling that they couldn't even save their own mother from a violent attacker. It's a way of saying his skills are non-existent in the most offensive way possible. The internet immediately blew up, with fans saying Paddy went way too far by bringing moms and assault into a sports argument. Dan Hooker saw the clip and posted a video of them being friendly in the past and wrote, "I thought we were mates, but you're not a very good mate, are you?" But then, Dan did something nobody expected. He ended his post with, "Reap Ricky." For those who don't know, Ricky was one of Paddy's best friends who took his own life just hours before Paddy fought at UFC London in 2022. That tragedy turned Paddy into a massive advocate for men's mental health. For Dan to use that name, a dead friend, as a weapon in a Twitter argument, that is a line that almost nobody in MMA crosses. Dan followed it up with a screenshot of Paddy and said, "It's on sight, you fat bitch." Paddy fired back instantly and said, "You took a joke about your grappling and responded by talking about my mate who committed suicide? That is the lowest of the low." This has completely split the MMA world. Some fans are saying Paddy started it by being disrespectful to Dan's mother. Others are saying Dan is a scumbag for using a suicide. The crazy part? Both these guys are fighting in January. Paddy is fighting for the belt at UFC 324 on the 24th, and Dan is fighting Benoit Saint-Denis just 1 week later at UFC 325. They are going to be in the same cities, the same hotels, and likely the same gyms for the next 3 weeks. So I have to ask you guys, is there a winner here, or did both guys lose? Did Paddy deserve that response because he brought up Dan's mom, or did Dan Hooker cross a line that should never be touched? And more importantly, if they see each other in the hotel lobby in Vegas, what happens? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to see where you guys stand on this one. Hit that like button for the algorithm, and I'll see you in the next one.